Hi everybody, so I just wanted to share with you some of the die cuts I've been doing. I just wanted to test out a lot of the newer dies that I have picked up here and there. Plus I also picked up some new for me, some files from my Silhouette studio. Some files they were on sale just a couple of days ago, 50% off, and I don't have membership where I can get even cheaper. I don't really want to pay a monthly fee for anything. So every now and then, if I need like a cut that I've seen before, or even a die that I might not have or I can't buy right now, I'll always check the Silhouette store and see if they have anything similar, and then I'll just purchase it, because it's pretty cheap actually, even when it's not on sale. Like $1.99 is the average price. So, and then when they do have 50% off, I go in and I search for things that I might want to use or try out, even if I don't need it at the time. So they did have a sale, and I bought a whole bunch of files, so I wanted to play after I did some dies. So right now I have my little camera on a tiny tripod, so I didn't feel like putting it on the other thing, so I have it at a strange angle for me, so we'll see how that works. Hopefully I don't knock it down, but I also wanted to be able to lift it to show you the files, and hopefully I can show you those on my screen here. Okay, I don't know why I'm sniffling. So I had picked up Joann's, and they probably don't have any left by now if I go back to Joann's. My Joann's had put their dies on clearance, and I had picked up, let's see, it's going to be a little difficult here. I'm going to scoot some stuff over. I picked up this one, and it is Fleur de Lis and Eiffel Tower. So I took out a lot of glitter paper to see what I could cut. And I don't know if this was Dollar Tree glitter paper or Walmart glitter paper, but it's not like a name brand. So I did in like a hot pink, and it came out really nice. And then here's the other piece, the Fleur de Lis. And I only did like one of everything just because I was testing it out. The other one that I had found, and I'm glad it worked because it looked like it had been sitting there for years. And it's the Sizzix die, and it is Tree Christmas number 2. And I tested out if you can cut the corrugated paper, corrugated, and you can. It doesn't really smash it up. It might have, flattened it a little bit, but not that much. So I did that, and it still gave me those little marks where the these little things are. It still gave me the marks there, so really cool. I meant to cut it with the lines going this way, but it ended up this way. It cut perfectly. And this paper I did find at Tuesday Morning. It's like a pack of, I don't know, maybe 12 of these. Really pretty color. So I just, wanted to test out how you can die cut corrugated board. I also had picked up the movers and shapers, and where's the name? Mini bottle cap and stamp. And I mainly got it because I also have a punch that does this shape, but it's bigger, so I wanted to be able to layer 2. And that punch, hold on. In case you wanna, is there a brand? Okay, it's a Fiskars punch. Fiskars, and it looks like this. So I wasn't sure if it was gonna be smaller, but it is. So I actually cut the die and also the punch to test it out. And I don't know where that little die is. It should have been, here it is. Well, here's the bottle cap first. You may or may not see the indentation around, like a little circle. I think you can kind of see it. Which would be really cool if you wanted to do the bottle cap look, but you don't have, you need it to be flat. That would be perfect for that. I'm not sure what size I think the circle inside is an inch. So you probably could also punch an inch circle, like an image, to put in there. And then here's the stamp from the die. And it does give you that mark, you know, the embossing. But here is the punch from the Fiskars. And here is the two together. And it is slightly bigger. So that's the kind of look I want. And actually, if I do these, or when I do this, I should say, I would probably stagger them a little bit like that. You know, not perfectly. I don't know. Whenever I get to it, but that's what I wanted. I wanted something smaller than the punch that I had. That's still Joann's. I had picked up also from Joann's, and I really wanted to show you this because I want to throw all these things away or recycle the packaging because I got too much of this. I know you could save these, but I have too much already. The deer, and this is Reindeer Flight. And you get two different deer in here, and I did that with the glitter paper from Hobby Lobby. And I love this. First of all, I love this color of gold. It's not like the regular gold, almost like champagne. So here's this one, which is gorgeous. It came out perfect. And then this one. So really cute. I love this. And then also from Joann's was this one, and I was iffy about getting this because I used to have another different die. I don't think it was the same one that does these shapes, and you know, I rarely use leaves, but I got it anyway because it was on clearance. And this one is called Tattered Leaves, and I did it with that same glitter paper that I did the deer, and now I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be using this. I'll tell you, you know, if I just switch out all my scrapbook paper for just glittered paper, I'd probably be happy, especially when it looks like this. So I'm gonna try to show you. Oops. Isn't that gorgeous? So I got that leaf, and then this leaf, and like the basic leaf. I love those. Okay, what else did I get? I don't have the packaging for this one, but it's a strip die. Oh my gosh, do I have that die? Here, hold on. Another one that I found on clearance, I believe, or I found it at Tuesday morning, but either way, it is a Tim Holtz Alterations die, and it is, hopefully that'll zoom. I don't know if it's gonna, yeah. Oh, I love this camera. It's called Spring Greenery. There's the number for it. It's one of the strips, and it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shapes. Unfortunately, when I was cutting this, I don't know what I did to it that I got a little crack in the foam, but it still worked. This was the second try. So you get like a little branch, and then you get some ivy, a leaf with some flower with 3 leaves, and then you get different kinds of branches with leaves on it. This one here is similar to another die that I have. Anyway, so that I cut out a regular cardstock, and I have to pull these out because, come on. I think this is it. So you get this little branch here, which actually you will get this one. I like this one. This would be cute for smaller projects. This one, which again, I have something similar to this. It's not exact, but very similar to this. And this. And then this one. I don't like this one too much. It looks like, you know, leaves are missing or something, but I guess when you like put them together with other ones. And then this one here. I do like this ivy one. So that one was pretty cool. I just have to remember to use certain dyes, like leaves and stuff I always forget to use. Okay, so, oh, I did get this one on clearance at Joann's, but it doesn't seem to be working for me. So you can't return things when they're on clearance at Joann's. But this it's not cutting very well. Everything still, it doesn't cut through at all, and I've used shims and everything I could think of to cut straight through, and it just doesn't want to. But it's called Phrase Happy Birthday number 3. If anybody has any suggestions on how to get that to cut through, let me know. Maybe it just needs sharpening. I don't know. I don't even know how you sharpen it. But I don't even know what to do with this if I can't get it to work. I had found this mini tickets. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Mini ticket set. And these are also movers and shapers. This was from Tuesday Morning for $7.99. And although I do have the it's not a crocodile, the punch, the corner puncher, whatever the heck it's called, to do these, I actually liked that it had this bigger one. It had the little what's it called? Emboss, whatever. So it cuts this big one here, and then this little one, and then it does a little embossing. But I like the fact you can kind of like stagger two or whatever. And I didn't put it together, but I did try the what's this called? Come on. It takes a second, but there we go. Premium, no, that's not what it's called. Oh, try this again. Fresh brewed. You get the coffee cup, you get the little circle here, you get the straw, then you get the to-go cup with the sleeve, and this is also separate. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 separate pieces, and it doesn't show. You also get that little dome piece, so you can kind of do that too for like a cold drink. And I didn't put them together because I was just cutting it out at the time, but I'll show you how big that the cup is, and it is kind of like, you know, distressed because it is Tim Holtz. The sleeve, I cut it in 2 colors so they can kind of see. Here's the sleeve, and then that, which is a little distressed too, and the lid is this the regular lid, but you also get, and I didn't cut it in black, but you also get the little dome. And where's the straw? The straw you probably don't even need a die for. You can just cut a strip of paper. But it is like a full length, like the whole length of the cup. Which would be, I'm trying to put it together here. It does emboss a little bit, the rim there. So something like this, or like this. I don't know if you would use, no, you wouldn't use a straw for that. So I do like that. It's nice big size where you can make a tag out of it. I do have like a smaller die of it. I actually have 2 dies. I have another movers and shapers, smaller, you know, cups. And then I have like a thin lid. Okay, so I'm going to try and clear things up here so I can show you the files. And I had just joined in on Tamika's new or latest swap, group swap, tassel and a like a note card. So I had started that sort of. I had cut, and I don't have that die out, but there is a die. There's probably several dies that does fringe. So I started on that to make the paper tassels. I don't know the name of it. I do apologize for that one. I do throw out all my packaging. That's why I wanted to show you all those dies, because I'm throwing out the packaging, or I actually recycle them. Okay, let me scoot things around. Oh, and I use this pad for the tassel for this. Okay. Like I said, I bought a whole bunch of files, and I'm always looking for new bows because I love making bows and I love buying pre-made bows. I just love bows, period. So I found, you'll see that in a second, I found a file that does this. I feel like I need more lighting, but I don't think, no, that's just, that makes it worse. Maybe if I open my curtain, hold on. So anyway, so I found this really cool file that has the 2 layers. It has like a regular flat ribbon, and then this one that cuts out the hearts. And the cool thing is the hearts, you can save them. So I have them somewhere. I don't know where I put them. Oh, here it is. You can save them and use them like little, like confetti, or, you know, like shaker pieces. So I had cut several because I made 8 bows, and I saved all the little hearts just to maybe use them later. So I just use a very light pink cardstock and white, and it comes with the 2 strips, the what's this called, the tail, and then the little piece that goes here, but usually I end up covering that. So I made I cut out of 8.5 by 11, 4 on each sheet, you know, some in the pink and some in the white, so that I could just alternate all my colors. And I just made a whole bunch, so I would have this. I may or may not use this for my swap project, because I'm just going to keep it, you know, with the shabby chic colors. And then, oh, let me show you that file. That particular file came with some other pieces as well, but I didn't use them. And I don't know if you can zoom into this thing, but here it is. It comes with a little backing, so it's a heart bow tag. Little tag and then the bow. That's what it's called. Sorry it took so long to find it. I forgot that it came with a tag. That was that. So the next file is this one here. Oh, let's go here. And it is, and you can see that I put that bow on. It's a little package. And that one I already have out to look at. So let me, can I scroll this? And there it goes. It's this one here, and it does come with its own bow already, but I didn't use it. It's called the Mason Jar and Bow Box. See how they used it. And I've always wanted to do one of those things. I did get that plus another, I think just a regular mason jar without a handle. So this is how I did it. I just made the box part out of the pink paper, the same pink that I used here, but then I used a cream color to do the mason jar. It comes with a little handle, and you layer it like so, and it cuts the lid separately. And I just used some gold paper from, or cardstock from Hobby Lobby. I did the back, finished it off. I love the way it came out. I made it small, or left it kind of small the way it came on the file. But I do think that it would be cool if you could just make it a little bigger. So I might do one later on, a bigger size. And I think I'm going to mess with it a little bit so that I can do it where this part might be a little higher, in case you want to put straws in. I was putting the straw and it just kept coming, you know, to the side because there's nothing to hold it. So I just hot glued the straw in there, as you can see, because I wanted to put a straw. And then I'll just put my goodies, and I just hot glued in the bow with a bling center. So I thought that was fun. And I just did some extras because I do want to cut one more box. Okay, so that was that file. I also had bought some images to print and cut. and I think I have some of them on screen already. I wanted some fall ones, and I did them where I did one the normal way and then flipped the image over back this way so that I can do them back to back and maybe make a paper clip or something. So this one, and then I did this one here, the reindeer, which I did the same. Unfortunately, when I went to cut it, I don't think I put my paper down right, and it didn't, you see the white, it was a little off, but I can deal with that. And then for Halloween, I just did this little cute Bride of Frankenstein, and again I flipped the image, and I did the other ones I made a little larger because I probably want to do maybe a card. So I did a bigger one of the mouse. He's so cute. Bigger one of this one and this guy. So I'll show you those files right now. It is Fall Mouse with Acorns PNC. And then the bride is Frankie's Bride PNC. Girl Reindeer Sitting PNC. And I should have picked up more, but I just, since it was the first time I was going to try printing and cutting something that I bought, you know, I was wanting to make sure. Okay, I think that was, am I missing one? Oh yeah, I'm missing the Scarecrow. Let's see if I can find him. Scarecrow. Let's go up a little higher. I bought a whole bunch. I even bought some shaker ones to try out. I can't wait. I just wish I had more time. Even when I have time, when I come home, I'm so tired. Where are you? Why am I having a hard time finding things? There you are. This one's a long name. Scarecrow, Standing, Autumn, Print, and Ammo Cut. That's how they labeled it, not me. Alright, you guys, so I think that's all I have for you right now. I'm gonna start on, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start cutting what I need for my swap, because I need some, is it 4x4? No, 3x3 envelopes and note cards. So I want to try using, I'm going to show you now, a file out of here. I think this Mother's Day one, it's a square, so I'm just going to try to make that into a 4x4, because I like that it has that little cut on the flap right, where's my mouse? Right here. Mother's Day square envelope. But you also have something like this. You know, I just kind of went crazy and just picked up things so that I would have options. And I'm still new. I know I've had this for a while, but the whole Silhouette Studio thing, I'm still new to it. You know, and figuring out how to use the studio. And every time I have to change the thickness of the deepness of the blade, you know, because every paper that we buy, all this stuff here, everything is a different thickness, so you can't leave it at the same setting every time, or it doesn't cut right. So, you know, I've lost a lot of paper and patience sometimes because it wasn't coming out right. So yeah, trial and error. So that's all I have for you right now. I'm going to see what I can work on next, and I will be back. See you guys next time. Bye now.